Yeah, there were a few. That what I always tell people when I'm asked this question is a priority on a fire crew is safety. So, and my job, mostly because of my experience, was usually to be in the back of the line, which is the last person through who's responsible for the line being good. So that hopefully nothing will happen. But one time the Zigzag crew was on the Silver Fire in Western Oregon, and this tree, the Sawyers were sawing a tree which they wanted to fall into the fire. It was burning, and it broke off at the top in chunks, and the chunks started rolling down this hillside and down a draw, and people were scrambling to get out of the way and finding protection. And one of the firefighters was behind a rock, didn't know what way the chunk of the snag was going to fall, and he thought he was safe. He looked up and saw it coming, got down behind the rock, and the thing just jumped over him. But he was very lucky. One time the crew got divided. We were cutting a line in an oak forest area through a draw, and we didn't get through quick enough, so the fire came up the draw, a small draw, but they'll preheat. So a couple people got split off from the crew, and they just had to retreat and get together later. We always had a call on that crew, which was, you're always communicating when you're fighting fire. So our call for hurrying up or going back was rabbit, and everyone would just sort of rabbit back the way they'd come. So we had communications, and most of the time we had good communications. The problems would come about when we show up at a fire with our equipment, our radio from our district, and we'd have to get it changed over to the channels of the forest we were on and the fire we were on. And sometimes that didn't work smoothly.